Now with this particular neuron model, it's nice because you can see the cell body or the soma. You can see the axon running down until it goes all the way down to this part right here. So you see the actual axon running all the way down, and then you have a lot of the myelin sheath removed so you can see what the axon looks like in a cross section. The main parts, the synaptic knobs, which is this soft rubbery structure. Here it almost looks like those little Nerf suction cups that you shoot out of a gun. You have the hard dendrites, and these are sending the impulses to the soma. You have the nucleus. You have the axon hillock. Sometimes this is called the axon terminus. But the axon hillock is the one in your book, which accumulates all of this information and all these signals in current to this point where it reaches the all or none threshold, and then it sends the signal down the axon. Here you can see the axon, and you can see the little layers of the myelin sheath, and you can see the Schwann cell right here that maintains the myelin sheath and continues wrapping around the cells more and more layers of myelin sheath to insulate that current. And then between these two sections is called the node of Ranvier. And what happens here is when the channels open and close and the difference between the current on the inside and outside of the cell reaches a point right here, what happens, the myelin sheath insulates it so it looks as if it leaps these different nodes. And then it goes down the neuron that way. So here, because the channels can't open and close right here, the only other place they can open and close is at the node of Ranvier. That's the actual jumping of the current. The next model we have is the blue one. And the blue one's not particularly scary because it's got the little soft rubbery dendrites, synaptic knobs. It's got the dendrites, it's got the nucleus. It too has the axon hillock, and it has the axon. It's got the myelin sheath, and like I showed you first, it's got this part right here that comes off. You can see the Schwann cell, and this Schwann cell is also maintaining the myelin sheath. And between this one, you can see the node of Ranvier.